Hi everybody, Mark here. I'm here to show you how quick it is to create a writing activity with support for students. Now the big challenge I hear from teachers all the time with writing is the time it takes for them to do more writing with a class kind of prohibits more writing in a class, which is kind of counterintuitive. The only way to get better at writing is to write more. Writing more means more support. So building more context out, building more inclusive and more exciting engagements for students to write. I think that's what the challenge really is. So this is where Presto is coming from. We can help. AI can help. Okay, so what I'm going to do is it's not too much talking, but show you how you can very quickly create an interactive writing scaffold and follow that through for students. Okay, so first of all, we want to know what you want to write about. So let's talk about the symbolism of green light in the Great Gatsby. That's what we want students to write about. We'll call this, obviously, the Great Gatsby. Prompt driven, as you can probably tell. You want 400 words, you want 4 paragraphs, and your class is year 8. Okay, so you'd like them to write an informative piece, and you want them to make sure they can edit it at the end and use AI to make it better, and you'd like a supportive scaffold to go with the work. It's all you have to tell Presto, and it'll get to work. Okay, so as we're talking about Great Gatsby, so we start some imaging and we start building out an essay scaffold that saves teachers a heck of a lot of time and also contextualizes a great support for students as they write. So this is able to go right now. So let me just take you through what we've built. We've created a topic of your choice. We've got the keywords that we'd like the students to think about when they're writing, some phrases that they could use, how to plan. Now, planning is a huge part of writing. This supports planning. So here is where students can make their notes. Now, these notes are important because they help sort of frame what the students are going to do. So if you step back from a blank piece of paper and say, let's write something, obviously organizing your ideas and your thoughts around what to write is important. This is what this is all about. You don't have to use them, but they prompt students to actually think about the topics, and it's extracted some big topics out of the question. It's positioned it into a place where once students have finished their planning on any device, they can then start writing in Scribo, which is going to help them actually write the piece that they're talking about. So when I'm happy with all this, and I should add in that we can go back and edit these cards. We create things to make it fast. Now, you could put a video in here, you could put imagery in here, you can put YouTube education videos in here. So just to make that point, I'll show you how we can do that. So I'll add in a video into the middle of this. Search YouTube education for the Great Gatsby. And here are some great videos that might help, the writing of this piece that we want. So you can check out the videos. They're coming from Education Google, so they're going to be ad-free. They're going to be okay. And when you find the one you like, you can position that anywhere you like. So, sequencing is a big part of teaching, and getting people ready to write is another part of teaching. So all of this comes together in obviously Presto. So when I'm all set, ready to go, I simply assign it to one of my classes. Now, this will all work inside a classroom, but let's put it out to my sample class or indeed my advanced English class, and just hit assign. Now, straight away, those students are ready to go with this Presto. And once they're ready to write, they'll go straight into Scribo. So very quickly showing you what that looks like. Okay, so when students log in to Scribo, it's broken up into classes. They can go into Scribo or Presto. Here's the Great Gatsby card. Here's the one that we structured up for the kids. So this is their writing scaffold. Okay, it'll take them through. They can make notes here and keep moving, keep working, get their thoughts together on their phone, on the bus, anywhere they like, when they're ready to write. Okay, they simply start writing in Scribo. What we do is we pick up all of their planning, we open up the Scribo event, we put them all side by side, and we get students writing, which is the most important thing, right? So here is my planning. This is what I put here, and this is what I put here. So everything comes across, everything's ready to go. Students are not left alone with a blank sheet of paper, or a blank Google Doc, or a blank anything doc. They've got a writing space where they can start writing, and that's the most important thing that we can do for students is to make sure they know what's expected and well supported in the process. So keep talking about Presto. I'll keep showing it to you in the next series of videos. Bye for now.